Hello everyone. Now, I want you to imagine this. It's the last minute of a crucial football match. The score is tied, exhaustion is beginning to set in. Suddenly, one of my friends, who has been working hard each day, pushing himself just a little bit more, makes a last minute run and scores the winning goal. But what made the difference here? It wasn't a sudden burst of talent or a miraculous last minute decision. It was a small daily effort. We live in a world that often celebrates big moments. We hear about breakthroughs, overnight success stories, and viral trends. But what if I told you that true lasting success doesn't come from giant leaps? It comes from our small wins. It comes from our small and consistent actions. Now we've all heard the saying, jack of all trades, master of none. It's often used negatively, suggesting that trying to excel across different areas will lead to shortcoming. But not many of us know the second part to it. And it goes, jack of all trades, master of none, but oftentimes better than master of one. This changes the meaning entirely. It suggests that being well-rounded and excelling across different areas is actually better than mastering one skill. Let me explain with two football players. Think about it. Player A, he's naturally talented and focuses only on dribbling. Why does he do that? Well, because he feels confident in what he can already do. On the other hand, player B might not be as naturally gifted, but he practices everything daily. He does one more sprint, one more pass, just 5 extra minutes of work after all of his friends finish. At first, player B's progress might not be noticeable, but over time, player B will become the better player, with an edge that compounds into something unstoppable. This is called the compound effect. Small, consistent efforts that turn into something big. And this isn't just something that we see in sports. This same principle applies to musicians, artists, and really anyone who wants to achieve something. In fact, science backs this up. When you complete a small task or reach a small goal, your brain releases dopamine. Dopamine is a chemical that makes you feel good. It's a reward that encourages you to repeat the behavior. These behaviors create habits, and those habits build momentum. This is why true masters don't just focus on mastering at one time. They're consistent learners who improve bit by bit. There's also a philosophy in Japan called Kaizen, which means continuous improvement. It's all about making small and consistent efforts rather than waiting for a miracle to happen. And there is also the 2-minute rule. The 2-minute rule suggests that if a task takes less than 2 minutes, just do it. The idea is that those tasks will help overcome procrastination and create a sense of accomplishment. Now, let's take a closer look at the idea of mastery. Many of us think that to become truly good at something, we need to only practice that skill and ignore everything else. But that's just a myth. True masters don't just focus on improving one skill. They're consistent learners who improve bit by bit across different areas. For example, think about a football player who only practices one skill, like his dribbling, or a musician who only plays one type of music, never adapting to different styles. Or what about a student who excels at a school subject, but struggles to apply it when it comes to real life? Mastery is not about perfection, rather it's about continuous improvement. It's all about making small progress bit by bit. So how can we apply this idea into our life? But first, you gotta shrink the goal. Instead of saying I run 5 kilometers every day, you should start by 500 meters. This will help you be motivated to complete a task. Secondly, keep a small notebook to track your progress. They say that a habit takes 21 days to learn. So keep a small note that you can track your days and know how much time did you have to learn a new skill. Lastly, celebrate your small wins. Many of us wait to celebrate the big moment, but celebrating the small wins isn't going to hurt you. In fact, it's going to help you keep going for more. Now, remember my friend, the one who scored in the last minute. His success didn't come from giant leaps. Instead, he worked every day, trying to improve his skills bit by bit. And that is how success is built every day. Thank you, everyone.